Hello folks, Randy, your rare metals guy here. Today we're going to talk about China and its 14 currency swap agreements and counting. Since the financial crisis of 2008, China has been signing agreement after agreement with other nations for bilateral currency swaps. China and the other nations are trying to diversify their central bank foreign exchange reserves out of the US dollar. China would like its currency to play more of a role in the world financial system. And here are the 14 nations that have signed bilateral currency swap agreements. We have Pakistan, Argentina, South Korea, Indonesia, New Zealand, Malaysia, Belarus, Hong Kong, Japan, Uzbekistan, Thailand, Turkey, Singapore, and Kazakhstan. After the collapse in 2008, Chinese exporters were finding it difficult to trade because they could not settle their deals in yuan, or otherwise known as renminbi, and were forced to settle in US dollars. This will make it easier for companies and traders to receive financing during difficult economic periods. If they can settle their deals in yuan, it will greatly reduce their risk. China and these nations would like to keep trade flowing, even in the event of another financial crisis. What is a currency swap? It is a transaction between two nations to exchange the interest and principal payments on loans issued by two different nations. The two countries gain access to foreign exchange reserves. This limits their exposure to exchange rate fluctuations because they can pay back the liability associated with its currency instead of in US dollars. Why is China concerned about the dollar? Well, China has grown suspicious of the US government's unwillingness to curb its spending and printing of its currency. This runaway printing has and will continue to devalue its dollar-denominated assets. Recently, we've been hearing about the U.S. Federal Reserve talking about implementing QE3, or quantitative easing number 3. China would like the world to look upon its currency as a store of value, similar to gold and the dollar. This privilege has given the U.S. the ability to expand and borrow. China would also like this ability. If nations hold reserves in yuan, or renminbi, it is extending credit to the Chinese government. These currency swaps are the first steps in yuan transforming into a global currency. How many more countries will sign agreements with China in 2012? How will the USA and the IMF react? I look forward to seeing the result of China spreading its influence and seeing how the US responds with this. If you'd like more information on buying metals to protect your portfolio, please contact the team at Swiss Metal Assets, or you can contact me on YouTube, Google+, or on Facebook. Thank you and have a great day.